Alright, so I wanted to do this on a nicer day, a nicer area, other than my front yard, but the truck driver didn't want to back it in. Semi-understandable. He could have, but it would have been a pain in the ass, so we'll forgive him. So we're going to unbox the KPR 200. As I said in the beginning of the video, the Hawk wasn't quite quick enough for the highway for the to and from work commute, so we decided to pick one of these up. I went direct line from Power Sports Max. There's some stuff I was supposed to get the MCO and bill of sale expedited, and I still have yet to get those, so I'm going to be calling them tomorrow to ask them what the heck is up with that. But we're going to get this process underway because it obviously can't sit in my front yard, and it's also looking like it's on the verge of rain, so we're going to do the unboxing, the initial crate take apart, and if I remember correctly, they're supposed to set it up for me, so hopefully this is a full bike and I don't have to assemble anything right now, because if I have to assemble it, that's going to be a whole nother thing, and I'm going to have to get creative because I don't have the garage space to do this that I normally would have. So without any further ado, we'll get started. So it looks like we got the seat, the kickstand. Definitely going to be some assembly required, so we're going to get it out of the box and probably just wheel it into storage. It's the wrong color, which I'm not too particular on. I wasn't a fan of the color scheme that I thought I was getting, so I'll probably like this better. Actually, I can already say I like it better. But thus far, I'm not too impressed with Power Sports Max because the color's wrong. From a business standpoint, if I were someone who was dead set on getting that color scheme, I probably would be kind of ticked off right now. And also, there was supposed to be some goodies that they included as part of the deal. So we'll see if they're in that box. If they're not in that box, then I'm not going to be too pleased with Power Sports Max because, you know, there was a deal. It was supposed to get expedited MCO and bill of sale. I wanted to have the bike registered before it even came in the mail. The tracking was next to non-existent for like the first week. It said that it got shipped to the warehouse, and then all of a sudden 2 weeks later or whatever, maybe not that long, kind of lost track of time, but point being is they weren't very good with giving me updates. Once it got to R&L shipping, they were pretty good about it. Their boxes always come semi-dinged up, so I was expecting that. The Hawk, when it came in, the box was actually really screwed up and nothing was wrong with the bike. So if you're going to order one of these bikes, that's to be expected. So we'll carry on here. So we got the battery, the seat, the kickstand, and none of the things that said were going to be included in the promotional deal, unless they wrapped it up in the top, which I'm sincerely doubting. So I'm going to pop these boxes away, grab my tools to start unbuckling the crate, and once the crate's unbuckled, we're going to roll it into storage, and that's probably going to be a day. I might do an assembly video, probably not. I'm not good at those. We're going to do an install video for the Tacoma grill, and it didn't go well, so we'll see where we go from here. Alright. Now we get our first piece apart from yeah, so none of the promised goodies were included. Nothing to be too upset about, I suppose. Well, that's a poor sign. We'll have to get creative on that. So for now, I'm going to wrap this segment of the video up. You can get the basic idea of the bike. So far, not impressed with Power Sports Max. One of the lights, the wires came snipped, or it doesn't even look snipped. It looks like there's a missing like connector for it to be hooked up, and that's what I'm hoping the case is, so I can just splice it and have it work. Otherwise, I'm going to have to chase them down and probably wait a few weeks on, a replacement harness for the light, as well as waiting on the MCO and bill of sale, unless that comes within the next few days. Doubtful, but the color thing, not a big deal. I like this color scheme way better than the one I was gonna get, so we'll add another segment on to this video when it's fully set up. I'll probably take it for a pest spin around the block. Make sure everything's set up good when the weather's nice, but as far as right now goes, it's just getting it into shelter because I got work later. How's it going, guys? So, as you just saw the unboxing, it's been probably a month or two since I initially recorded that. The bike runs great. The only complaint I have on the actual bike itself is the clutch is iffy sometimes. Has trouble shifting into gear. It goes into neutral when you don't want it to. It's not a huge deal. I figure out my way around it. So besides that, it runs great. The only other thing I have for you before this video wraps up is Power Sports Max. Not hugely impressed, but they did send the items that were supposed to be included in the promotional offer once I complained to them about it. Same thing with the broken light. Complained and they got it to me. Still horrible tracking info, but it got done. That's what matters. Have a great one.